Okay, hi everybody. We're now on page 35 in chapter 2, and we are moving on to fourths, reading fourths, intervals of fourths. And I'd like you to notice, as you look at page 35, how similar fourths look to seconds. If you look in the middle of the page where it says compare seconds and fourths, they're both similar in that they're aligned to a space. So we already know that about seconds. So for example, I've got the D and I'm going just up a second to E. So that's a second. And if I start on that same D and I go instead of this line, the next line up, now I have a fourth. All right. Now you could count all the notes in between, 1, 2, 3, 4, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That is not something you will ever have time for when you're playing music at the piano. So instead, what you want to do is develop a visual acuity for the look of this interval on the staff and the way it feels in your hand. Okay? So how many ways can we feel fourths in the hand? Put your right hand in a C 5-finger pattern. And if you play your 1 to 4, C to F, that's a fourth, right? Is there another way to play a fourth in that same hand? Yeah. Because fourths skip 2 keys. We still have enough notes that we could go D to G, finger 2 to 5. So those are 2 ways that fourths can be created and the way that they feel within a 5-finger position. Really important to notice that because, again, you want to be able to do that without having to look up and down between the score and your hands and just feel it. So try doing that now without looking. Play 1 and 4 and play 2 and 5. And then do it in your left hand in a C position, 5 and 2, and 4 and 1. So those are the only 2 ways that fourths can be played in the hand. The important thing also visually is to notice how similar. So even number intervals, 6 and octaves will be the same. One will be a line, one will be a space, and one will be a line, or vice versa. They're always a combination. So note the difference, and let's go ahead and sight read melodic and harmonic fourths. So first we play them melodically and then harmonically. C position in both hands. Here we go. And C, up a fourth. Now block them together. 2, 3, 4. Now the other combination, 2 to 5 and block. Now the left hand, here we go. 5. 2 and block it, 2, 3, 4, D up a fourth and block. Okay, let's do a little sight reading at the bottom of the page. Whistling tune is just for right hand in a C position, and look it over. Nothing ever moves out of that position, but you have seconds and thirds and fourths now. So notice where you see fourths, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, ready, here we go. C up a fourth, same. D up a fourth, down a third, third, second, 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 fourth, fourth. Good, and take a moment to try that again until it's comfortable. And then I'm going to now do left hand for the left hand waltz. It's in a C position. And we're starting on F and going down a fourth. So look it over, notice all the fourths. Lots of seconds and thirds also. 1, 2, 3. F, F, down a fourth. 1, 2, 3. And again, take time, pause, and try that again or rewind to make sure you're getting it right. I highly recommend saying the intervals as you do this, now that we're expanding to fourths.